Missouri has officially been hiding things from you. The oldest exposed rock in the Midwest sits here at 1.5 billion years old, older than the Appalachian Mountains and the Atlantic Ocean, and the state just leaves it sitting there like a lawn ornament. How does flyover country hide volcanic glass columns, springs that hit the Earth's surface after 50 years underground, and a cave collapse so violent it created a mile-long canyon? Nature held a committee meeting and decided Missouri was the filing cabinet marked miscellaneous geology. Today, 10 hidden gems, including number 6, a spring so massive it fills an Olympic swimming pool every 60 seconds. Let's go. 1. Hughes Mountain. We're starting at a place so geologically wrong for Missouri, geologists drove past it for decades without stopping. Hughes Mountain looks like nothing from the road, until you crest the summit and then you're standing on top of something that belongs in Iceland. The Devil's Honeycomb. Thousands of hexagonal basalt columns interlocking like organ pipes across the mountaintop. These formed from lava that cooled and cracked a billion years ago. Volcanic rock in Missouri, before complex life existed on this planet. Fun fact, these hexagonal formations appear in only a handful of places on Earth: Northern Ireland, Iceland, and this unmarked hill in Missouri. Half-mile hike, steep and unshaded, no facilities. Best in spring or fall. Bring water. You'll be alone. From ancient fire, we now trade lava for liquid, a spring so blue it looks like someone poured food coloring into the earth. 2. Blue Spring. Blue Spring near Eminence pours 90 million gallons of water out of the ground every day, surging from a vent over 300 feet deep into a pool of impossible cobalt. That blue isn't minerals, it's depth. The water filters through so much limestone underground it emerges with almost zero suspended particles. Pure water, pure light absorption. This is deep, vivid, impossible cobalt. The kind of water you expect to find in the Caribbean, not southern Missouri. Fun fact, the water emerging today fell as rain roughly 50 years ago. That's how long the underground journey takes. Wheelchair accessible overlook, free admission, Ozarks National Scenic Riverways. Morning light delivers the deepest blue. From liquid sapphire, we now trade nature for obsession. A European castle in the Ozarks, built by one man who ran out of time. 3. Tonka. You don't expect castle ruins in Missouri. Stone archways, collapsed towers, a grand staircase leading to the sky. Robert Snyder toured Europe in the early 1900s and came back determined to build his own castle on a bluff overlooking the lake of the Ozarks. He poured his fortune into it, then died in 1906, one of Missouri's first automobile fatalities, before it was finished. His sons completed the project. A 1942 fire gutted the interior, leaving what you see today: stone walls and a staircase ascending to open air. Tonka is Osage for laughing waters. The spring below pumps 58 million gallons a day, and it was flowing long before any castle was dreamed of. Open year-round, mile-and-a-half loop trail, mostly paved. Sunset at the overlook is the shot. From laughing waters, we now chase roaring water. Missouri's largest waterfall, hiding in the southwest corner where almost nobody drives the extra 8 miles. 4. Grand Falls. Missouri's largest waterfall isn't tall. It's 12 feet, but it's 163 feet wide. A continuous curtain of white water thundering over a solid chert ledge across Shoal Creek. On a good day, after spring rain, the roar hits you a quarter mile before you see it. This is a ledge waterfall, a geological feature you typically find in the Appalachians, not the plains of southwest Missouri. The chert shelf has been here since the Mississippian period, 340 million years ago, when this was a shallow tropical sea. Fun fact, this is the same chert formation that creates the waterfalls at Tawanic Falls in New York. Same rock, same structure, 1,200 miles apart, just south of Joplin off Highway 86. Free. Visit after spring rains. By late summer, the curtain thins. From roaring white water, we now go underground, a place with 3 names and 1 entrance that feels like stepping into another dimension. 5. Rock Bridge and Devil's Icebox. Rock Bridge. Memorial State Park packs 3 wonders into one: a natural limestone arch carved by an underground stream, a cave system exhaling 40-degree air, and a resurgent spring where the hidden river bursts back into daylight. The rock bridge itself is the centerpiece, a limestone arch spanning the creek below, formed by water dissolving the rock from underneath while the surface remained intact. Walk across the rock bridge knowing the ground beneath your feet has been hollow for millennia. Then descend into the Devil's Icebox, where the temperature drops 20 degrees in 20 steps. Settlers literally used this cave as a refrigerator, storing perishables in the entrance where natural air conditioning kept temperatures just above freezing. The boardwalk trail is accessible for most fitness levels. Cave interior closes October through April for bat hibernation. Bring a flashlight. Light jacket, even in July. From underground ice, we now surface at the spring I promised. The one that moves more water in a day than some cities use in a year. 6. Big Spring. 286 million gallons every single day. Big Spring in Carter County is the largest spring in the United States east of the Rockies, and one of the largest in the world. The water doesn't trickle, it surges. A visible boil erupts at the base of a limestone bluff, churning turquoise and white as it explodes into the current river, creating a standing wave that never moves. Fun fact, dye trace studies prove the water travels through at least 40 miles of underground passages before surfacing. The entire system is still not fully mapped. Ozark National Scenic Riverways near Van Buren. Paved path from parking to overlook in under a minute. Combined with a current river float trip. From the world's largest spring, we now journey to Missouri's Grand Canyon. A mile-long chasm born the day an entire cave system collapsed. 7. Grand Gulf. Grand Gulf State Park. A mile long, 130 feet deep. It exists because the earth in Missouri literally fell in. A cave system whose roof collapsed, opening a canyon where solid ground used to be. Sheer limestone walls, stained gray and ochre. In places so narrow you could throw a rock across. In others, wide enough to feel like southern Utah. Boulders the size of houses litter the floor. Fun fact, dye poured into Grand Gulf emerges 9 miles away at Mammoth Spring in Arkansas. Visible scar of a plumbing network running beneath 3 counties. Boardwalk trail with overlook platforms. No guardrails in many sections. Stay back from the edge. Free admission. Late afternoon light brings out the rock color. From catastrophic collapse, we now trade destruction for slow construction. Pink granite carved by water over 1 billion years into something Missouri doesn't get enough credit for. 8. Castor River Shut-ins. The pink granite at Castor River Shut-ins is 1.5 billion years old, nearly 3 times older than the Appalachians. For millions of those years, the river has been carving it into smooth chutes, natural water slides, and deep pools polished into pink stone. A shut-in in Ozark geology is where a river gets funneled, through narrow channels in hard bedrock. And here, the result is a natural water park without a ticket booth. This granite is the exposed core of an ancient mountain range that once towered over the region and has since been worn down to these pink channels. Summer swimming destination. Granite gets slick, water shoes essential. Parking is limited and fills early on weekends. 2 hours south of St. Louis. From pink granite rivers, we now descend into ancient darkness. A cave that's been forming for 400 million years. 9. Onondaga Cave. Missouri is the cave state. Over 7,000 documented caves. But Onondaga stands apart. This is a living cave. Its formations are still growing, calcite crystal by calcite crystal, as they have for 500,000 years. The King's Canopy Chamber holds stalactites so dense they look like a stone curtain frozen mid-fall. The Lily Pad Room contains formations so rare, thin calcite discs floating on cave pools. They're found in only a handful of caves worldwide. Onondaga's formations grow at roughly 1 cubic inch every 100 years. The largest columns took more than 50,000 years to form. Guided tours April through October. Constant 57 degrees. Bring a jacket. About an hour, just under a mile of paved walkway. From the ancient dark, we surface one final time, where the Mississippi River makes its grandest bend through bluffs that carry a name no one forgets. 10. Trail of Tears, State Park. Limestone bluffs rise over 200 feet above the Mississippi River, and from the main overlook, you watch the river bend through Missouri for miles in every direction. But this place carries weight beyond its beauty. The park's name is literal. This is the route the Cherokee Nation walked during the 1838 removal. These bluffs were among the last Missouri landmarks they saw before crossing the Mississippi. Fun fact, you can walk sections of the very path the Cherokee walked. Same forest, same bluffs, same river. one of the few places where natural beauty and historical gravity are inseparable. Best at sunset, bluffs face west, the Mississippi transforms into a ribbon of fire. Short paved path to the main overlook. Near Cape Girardeau, Missouri doesn't shout, it whispers. And if you listen closely, it tells stories older than memory, written in water, stone, and silence. If this video changed how you see Missouri, hit like, subscribe for more unseen places, and comment which spot you'd visit first. If this video made you laugh, dream, or scream road trip, you will love the next video. Click here. The next wonder is one click away.